So, you bought me some meat or what? Haha, that's the good stuff. Yeah. So, here's the thing. I was so interested in the blue-haired freak because their kind had crossed paths with my old family. Ever heard of the Dark Brotherhood? I used to be with them before they kicked... Me and my buddies were all blamed for... Don't know if you've ever heard of them Ashen women with a tendency to stick their every single damn mission. They showed up, stole our... And we were all freshly inducted into the Brotherhood. Poor sobs who barely killed a couple of mercs. All of us were kicked out for such pathetic attempts. Can you believe it? The hottest women this side of Tamriel beat us to the punch. Yep. But I don't have to tell you that. You know her. So you to an item or what? Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Listen here. I want... Just say the word and me and my buddies will follow you to the ends of the world. Mother always said to go out with a bang. I'd die happy if I got to sink my sword into at least one of them for getting me kicked. Whatever you say, but if you change your mind, you know where to find me. Just ask for Dimitri. I can get my entire crew ready with... Remember, friends, when the entire world seems to have... You... Hey, barkeeper, another drink. I'm dying of thirst over here.
Right now? She can do it. Don't forget to buy her some... What song should she choose? Oh, she knows one. Our hero with a warrior's art. She tells you the dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient art. Believe the dragonborn.
Нужно.
It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
Отец, хочешь поговорить
Beware,
про маму?
beware, the
Нет, Карита, я
dragonborn
просто не могу.
Папа, она бы хотела, чтобы ты был счастлив. Веселил гостей, пил и рассказывал сальные анекдоты, как раньше.
Прости, я сейчас не в настроении кого-то веселить.
This is hers now. Right now? What song should she choose? Oh, she knows one.
Да?
The sky is turning blood red. Tonight the emperor is dead. Nobody could stop this terrible fate. With no sun and no hair, we've been left to despair. Dragonfire be drowned in the endless darkness. Do the nine hear our prayers in these darkest hours? Will they send a hero? But nobody knows to walk the plains of oblivion, seal the gates that have been opened, to return the light that will cast away the night.
Did you figure out why he was so curious? Okay, that's what I thought. Assuming he's not lying, we should get going. The way back will be a lot more eventful, with a possible ambush. Remember to stay alert.
Let's hit the road. Keep your eyes peeled for shady characters.
Что это было? Значит, моей показалось. О, как это будет приятно.
Leave her. She's not a great lover. Or mostly, that is.
No
The
challengers
monster
are
you
fated
are.
to die.
Achoo!
What's wrong with Miss Lilith?
Poor Lilith. I hate seeing her like this. Maybe you should go cheer her up or something. Oh, I guess Lilith told you, huh? As far as Marcus knew. Freya... Matari knows Freya. I don't think she really disapproves. I've studied everything there is about purity. What do you want to know?
Commander? Yes. I take it you're going to ask about Misha? Thank you. I appreciate it. I could have left Serenity Sirens after the incident, but I didn't. Even though I disagreed with everything Freya put me through. I chose to stay. It would have been selfish of me otherwise. Our order was born out of a man's hope to save his family, and to destroy the evil that was infecting the world. How could I abandon a cause like that? I showed you at Winterhold why we choose to fight. Our methods might not be the same, but we are all sisters, fighting for something we can believe in. But you, what are you fighting for? The Dragonborn, the Slayer of Alduin, and the Savior of Nirn. Your destiny has been fulfilled. So why do you continue to fight? Indeed. After everything you've been through, I imagine you wouldn't want yourself. And when there is nothing left to fight, what do you plan on doing with the rest of your life? then I hope you don't fade into obscurity, like all those who came before you. I don't know. Marcus promised us that we would all be free when purity was removed from the world, that all sirens would be welcome to live in Joanstead, where we could live out the rest of our lives in peace. But he's dead. Matari has never spoken to us of the future, and none of us have really cared. She's like a mother, just her presence gives some of us hope that everything will be alright, no matter the outcome. Disbanding Serenity Sirens after the war was Marcus's plan. With Matari, I think she wants to keep the order intact, so we can all be together. Did I? The truth is, I'm just as curious about our fate as you are. Understood. You should get some rest before we make Paso Silu Maru. Peace be with you, brother.
You move like a ghost. Even Risi has trouble hearing your footsteps sometimes.
Ready to leave?
I sense something. I don't know what it is, but I feel...
The carriage is prepped and ready to go.
Ugh, my head. What happened? The ride back is going to be terrible for me. Let's go, alright.
A trap. Come, but keep your weapon drawn. Let him make no sudden movements.
Oh, kind young lass, have mercy on a pitiful man.
Keep your hands where we can see them.
But what reason would I have to harm such noble souls?
Are you really expecting us to fall for your charade, Purity?
No, I expect you to fall for this.
С этой глупой игрой. Все? Больше ничего не умеешь? Только на любезь. Со мной. Победить! Дерись по-настоящему!
Close to being killed. Well, stiff one, do you have something for Mrisi?
Please tell me it's over.
You're not hurt, are you?
Report.
I killed this guy right when he was about to stab Talia. Nice invisibility spell. Too bad his robes gave off a glint. You just have to know what to look for. Aren't you glad you brought me along?
Thanks, Sammy. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Good work, all of you. Alare, are you fine?
Fine.
Looks like the hero is safe too. We're lucky his comrades didn't release him in the midst of the battle.
Lilith, I've got bad news. I found this note on his body. They've been taking out the checkpoints. They knew our route.
There's only one way to find out if they succeeded. We'll be passing by checkpoint 4 on the way back to the palace. We can confirm whether this man's reports are true, judging by what we find. Either way, we need to leave immediately. Alert Trisha. Mount up, everyone.
Why do you bother bringing me? I'll die before I talk.
We won't allow that to happen.
I know your methods, Siren. The lunatic back at your camp wasn't shy about torture.
A splinter group of the Order. You won't have to
You
worry
really
about
know
them,
how to
as long
hide
as
and
I'm by
move
your side.
silently. Playing
It
hide and
won't take
seek is
long
no
before
fun
you
with
lose
you.
control, Lilith. Wait! You must know what we are fighting for. We're not fighting for purity or their cause. We fight because we know our enemies, unlike you.
Is this a joke?
All of you are slaves! Can't you see where your superiors are taking you? They promise you freedom, but they will keep you tied down to their cause. You're better than that! Rise above them! Fight for your freedom, to be outside of this prison you call your home! We are not a means to an end for any ideal. Join the heroes and your lives will be spared! Together, we can all defeat the evil that's spreading across the land and bring justice to our world!
So says the mercenary man.
The only way to survive in this world is to fight for the cause that will let you live long enough to fight for your own. This is my end, and I owe it all! Your name would have lived on for eternity! The heroes turn away no man or woman willing to have their legacy imprinted on history! Do you remember the heroes that have come before? Hardly anyone does. Utter the name Nerevarine, and you will likely get blanks. May you suffer the same. It's him. I can't believe it. One of the most detested names in the Heroes, and the sole reason why we exist. How appropriate that I die here.
Here, take that, you fiend.
Let's see.
Freya!
Easy there, Saber Kitten. Haven't you heard? We don't take prisoners.
We needed him alive!
Oh no. What are you going to do?
Forget it. We need to speak with Trisha immediately.
Oh, about the attacks. Go on ahead. I need to clean up the mess this guy made. How typical. Come to give me a scolding? Was he any good to us alive? Speaking of missions, how was yours? Did you get to meet my friend? That's right, you met her. They're not telling me anything. I hope she wasn't killed. It would be such a shame after everything she's gone through. Have to clean this guy up. You go on ahead.
И что же тебе понадобилось,
It's bad. So please tell me you have some good news.
The reports. They're regrouping to defend Pazarath.
They never planned to continue roadside attacks, with or without the commander in our ranks. They're taunting us.
How are the other teams doing? The ones dispatched right after us.
Fine, as far as we know. Nothing as bad as what I heard your team faced. Any news on Checkpoint 4?
Completely demolished. Their bodies were already ash when we passed by.
So that's it then. All we have left in the east is Checkpoint 2. The ambush. Can you describe their armament?
12 standard heroes of Nirn. 1 purity assassin. He used shock explosives.
The shock explosives are classic purity. Too classic. They're keeping their latest advancements a secret until they need them the most.
Yeah, let's cut to the chase. Is Misha alive?
I'm sorry. She didn't make it. The scouts reported that a purity assassin killed her before the attack. The commander subdued him.
She's dead? Is this true, Commander? A purity assassin? Or did a certain skiver get her grubby little hands on poor Misha?
It's the truth.
I wasn't talking to you, Fader.
Anyway, I heard you brought a prisoner.
About that.
Oh, forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to intrude. Everyone, thank you for your service. We lost many women today, but do not lose hope. Every step we take, every piece of knowledge we gain, brings us closer to launching our operation to retake Pazarath. Commander, as ordered by Mistress Matari, here is your payment. 10,000 for completing the mission. 5,000 for the hero of Nirn prisoner, despite his demise. 2,500 for securing the Dark Elf Girl. 3,500 for leaving a teammate behind to defend Checkpoint 2.
That 3,500 is practically for Misha's death.
And as promised, your katana can be picked up from our weaponsmith. All of you dismissed. I'll have your next assignments available very soon. Commander, may I speak to you when you have the chance?
Can you make the weather be less cold? Can you?
Great to see you back in one piece. Purity loves katanas and so do we. That's why I have the finest in all of Tamriel. Right here, right now. Certainly. Now, would you prefer a one-handed blade or two-handed? Got it. Here you go. Complimentary. If I gave you the best we had in stock, you wouldn't come back, would you? Materials don't come cheap, so you can sell it back to me if you really want to. It's all up to you. Just go with the one that looks the most stylish, or go with the standard siren issue if you don't want to be a show-off. Everywhere. I tell Tarius what we need, and some of these katanas are imported from Akavir, and others are custom-made by the finest weapons. Those that we don't buy, I make myself. It's a delicate craft, but entertaining. You learn a lot by studying the work of others. You've come to the right person. There's so much to learn and so little time, so pay close attention. I heard she's a warrior of the highest caliber. An expert in every combat. None of us have seen her in action, but thank heavens for that. We will defend the mistress at any costs before she has to raise her blade. Marcus was a strong warrior. All the training he went through in anticipation of fighting Purity proved he died without ever seeing combat, and that's a shame that no warrior should suffer. He deserved more. Katanas, katanas, and more katanas. Have a look. Give them all you've got.
Well, all in all, you did good. Now that we know what they're doing, We can see about intercepting them as they make their way to Pazarath. If we take out one group at a time, it should even the odds for the final attack. I want you to do that. Yes, based on your performance, you're more than capable. I need to send Lilith's team out to recover what's left at the checkpoints you visited in the meantime.
Wait. The commander isn't doing this alone. The Dark Elf is going with him.
Alaray? Is there any reason why?
Just do it, Nord.
Yes, Freya. As you wish. Never mind then. Alaray will be joining you. I do not have the authority to make that decision. She has to go with you, even if you'll find her outside in the grotto. Allow me to explain your mission, then you're going to Nightgate Inn. Small place, not too far west from... If these reports are correct, you should be able to drop in right when a convoy of heroes will be passing through the area. Whatever you have to do, take those heroes out silently, dress up in their gear, and merge with the next... Come up with a believable story about what happened to the rest of your team, and they should let you in their ranks. Eventually, you'll come to a chasm northwest of Snowvale Sanctum, where the heroes must pass through to board their boat. I want you and Alaray to wipe out the heroes there, hide their bodies, and do the same to the next few groups. Once you've done enough damage, or can't handle anymore, return to the palace. Understood? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. We've gone through all the necessary evaluations. Kalisa can inform you about... She has been assigned as her personal instructor and evaluator. That should be all. Good luck. Sorry, but I need to talk to several more teams of sirens.
Poor Alaray.
We'll speak again after
Will
the
she
mission.
ever learn to brush herself off? Guess you'll be the first to find out. You always walk right into it, don't you? Look at it this way. She has to learn to be brave to live in this world. The best way to do that is to send her out on a simple mission. You might be doing all the work, but hey, that will make her feel guilty, and then she'll have to fight. My? She told you? Lilith.
Ready for anything. I'm a private person. I keep my opinions about Malene and Samantha to myself, good or bad. Even with all the problems we ran into, we were fortunate to have you along for the ambush. We may not have survived without your help. I think opinions on Matari are best. She is our leader, and anything believed to be the slightest hint of Of course, I'm speaking hypothetically. I don't know any... There's nothing more to be said. You know that I respect Marcus and his family. Gods and goddesses guide you.
Time to talk? All right then.
Need help with anything?
Чем могу быть полезна?
Commander, I can already sense that you have bad news. They didn't accept, did they? Then there is still hope that I may leave and go to where I didn't realize you were the Archmage until Instructor Valentina told me. Would I be welcomed at your college? Can I become... Excellent. I'm glad that I already have a friend in the college. Oh, sorry. It's a scroll that teleports the reader back to the palace. I figured that after the ambush, it might be useful to have something like this with... Speaking of which, what's our... How convenient. This scroll might be seeing some use sooner than I thought. I'm right behind you, Commander. Let's make my final mission one to remember. We should leave the palace as soon as possible. What do you want to know? The best training possible within the Sirens. I'm a novice mage, but I can cast a basic firebolt and ice spike spell if I need. I would like to be disciplined in the schools of restoration and destruction. I believe not a day goes by that I do not think of my home and family. I only joined because I thought it would be just as well established as the college. Okay.
Watch my movements. Deduce where my katana will strike.
But how? You're moving too fast.
Concentrate on our duel and not on the commander. Then you will know. Don't mind us. Focus on your mission. I will train Kaja to be an outstanding warrior.
Hey! I was really worried about you after we got news. I guess that means they're going to send you out to do more work, huh? Thanks. I'm doing fine, I guess. I got used to moving around in this armor, but I'm having a bit of trouble using... I always thought that all you had to do was swing. I never thought about blocking. Same to you. Maybe when you get back, I'll finally have a hang of this.
I must attend to my students. Perhaps later.
А, тебе что-то нужно?
Да.
I need to give the daily charm lessons. Maybe later?
So what's up? You're the commander? Hope you're a master marksman. We're dying for people who know how to use a bow properly. Out and around Skyrim. It gets lonely without them, and I am fearful for their safety, but we all know the risks. No, they train themselves. Carriage driving isn't the most glamorous job around here, but it's the most self-driven. You flatter me. You're just as good as I am. We should go target practice sometime. Well, what is there to say for... There's a ton of tales floating around about how incredible she is at everything. I'm just dying to have a one-on-one talk with her so I can confirm or deny whether any of them are true. Let's hope Kasha doesn't get herself hurt. Her family has done more than enough for our legion. If you see my scouts on the field, tell them to remember their training.
Я хочу побыть один, так что прошу прощения.
The way.
Добро пожаловать. Дай мне знать, если тебе что-нибудь нужно. Где там у меня была чистая кружка?
Yeah, what do you want? Save your money, citizen. We already have a mission. Just waiting for the rest of my team. Well, aren't you curious? It's just a security job for some old fortress to the east. First you want to hire me, now you want to join. What are you, some sort of free? If you want to join the heroes of Nern, you have to sign on officially with our commander. Tell you what, you buy me a bottle of Norn mead? Just know that we're very active right now, so don't think you'll be able to cruise along without making some sacrifices.
Commander, are you thinking about poisoning the drink? I could help with that. Just give me the mead and a poison when you're ready. Do you need me to mix the poison? Remember, I need the Nord mead. Any kind of poison will work just fine. That's it. You have the poison. Give it to him. That's it. You have the poison. Give it to him.
Better have that bottle of Norn mead if you're going to talk. Thanks. Hold my helmet, will you? Say, this is kind of funny. When you're bird. Anyway, we could use someone like you in Sapphire team. We're desperate for some men after the mess in the west. So where will you? My stomach. No. Serenities. Mother.
Тебе от меня что-то нужно?
A big hunk of mutton sounds good right about now. Got to keep our strength up for later.
Watch out!
Ready? We should make our way outside before the others pass through. I pray that they don't come inside and see the bodies. We should sheathe the ebony swords that they were carrying. One oddity is all it will take for them to become suspicious. Sir?
Положи.
There you are. Thought we'd have to try. Wait. What's this? Forgetting something? Where's your damn ebony weapon, soldier? Lost it? What do you mean, lost it? Always have to clean up for you. There you are. So, what team are you from? It's the Sirens! Attack!
Sir?
There you... So, what team are you from? Right, just wanted to make sure. Can't be too safe with liars and seducers running around this world. The rest of your team is on its way. We'll meet up at the rendezvous, so you might as well come with us. We're late enough as it is.
Что тебе нужно?
she will move fast in this and... Barely makes noise. She likes it.
That's the last of them. Talos, bless our victory.
Да? Ладно.
That's the last of them. Lucky him.
The crows feast on witness.
A very tough fight. I think even my scars have scars.
That takes care of that.